Hey guys, in this video we will have a better look at Linux distributions. So this is the Linux family tree, which shows all the existing distributions, and as you can see there are a lot of them. Now most people are discouraged after seeing this because they don't know where to start. Let's first understand why there are so many of them. It is because Linux is free and open source. Nobody owns Linux. It is not a corporation or company like Microsoft. This means I can download any Linux distribution, modify it however I want, and then re-upload it as my own distribution. And since anyone can do the same, you get this mess. So you don't need to pay attention to most of these. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, all of the Linux distributions come from one of the following parent distributions: Debian, Slackware, Red Hat, Enoch, Arch, and of course there are other independent distributions as well. Some of the popular distributions developed from these parent distributions include Ubuntu, which is based on Debian. Ubuntu itself is so popular that it deserves a ranking among the parent distributions, and a lot of other distributions are actually based on Ubuntu. From Slackware we have OpenSUSE, from Red Hat we have Fedora, from Enoch we have Chromium OS or Chrome OS for your Chromebooks, from Arch we have Manjaro, and finally from others we have the Solus. Now distributions made with Ubuntu as its base include Elementary OS, Linux Mint, Zorin OS, and Pop OS. So what exactly is the difference between these parent distributions? So the difference between them is mainly based on two things: the release cycle and the packages. There are two types of release models, which are the LTS release and the rolling release. LTS stands for long-term support, and these distributions are released as major versions, which are supported for a period of 3 to 5 years. And to switch from one major release to another, you have to reinstall your entire system. Now this can also be done without losing your personal files. Whereas in a rolling release, there are no major versions. Instead, the system is being continuously updated, so you don't have to reinstall everything. This also means you get the latest features much more earlier. Now, of course, this also means you get the latest bugs as well, so keep that in mind. When it comes to packages, just as we have APKs for Android and EXEs for Windows, we have Debian files for Debian, you have RPM files for Fedora and OpenSUSE, and so on. Now another important thing to note that you're going to get newer packages with a rolling release as compared to an LTS release. In short, if you prefer stability, go for the LTS release models. But if you want the latest and greatest packages, go for the rolling release models. For new users, I recommend using an LTS release distribution, especially Ubuntu or any of its derivatives. Now you might ask, why Ubuntu? Because Ubuntu has an excellent code base, it has the most amount of applications, it has a lot of community support, so that if you face any issues with Ubuntu, you can easily get online help. So if you ever ask the question, which Linux distribution should I use? It is one of these 5. So this is only half of the story. The real question you should be asking is, which desktop environment should I be using? So what exactly is a desktop environment? It is a part of a distribution which determines the user experience, and a single distribution can come with many types of desktop environments. In the next video, we will be taking a look at the different types of desktop environments and which one is right for you. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.